Hello, my name is Shina Prasad. I'm doing a project for Language Arts 2, Period 2. Today's date is May 23rd, 2017. I'll talk about what I've created and I hope you enjoy. Let's get started by telling you my essential questions. Why does media perceive video games as violent? Can video games relieve stress? Who invented video games and why? Do video games cause violence? How does video games help you? All these answers for the questions will be answered, possibly, in this video. Okay, some of them maybe not, but whatever. For why does media perceive video games as violent? I found that 99% of the people who criticize video games don't have played video games themselves or have little experience to it. This doesn't make sense. If they are making a case to act upon video games, saying that video games are bad or they're good or it should be banned or anything, they have to have experience. For example, you can't go to work for Microsoft for coding if you have no experience for coding, and you cannot make an argument about coding because you have no experience. So usually, most of the time, the people who do these critics are parents or media outlets trying to get attention for clickbait. When you see, if you're a video game fanatic and you see a channel say video games are bad, blah 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 blah, you click on it, and it's there for them to have a kind of clickbait to see, and also gain more money. And for how video games relieves stress, from the sources I've found from TAMIU, it shows that people who play video games longer, like once a day, 20 minutes, like an hour a day, half an hour a day, so forth, during the weekend and stuff, have better chance of handling stress than people who don't play video games. From this, they did a lab or experiment. They had people who played video games and took a test, and then people who didn't play video games and took a test, and they kind of test their stress level of taking a hard test. And people who did play video games felt less stressed, and people who didn't play, they felt more stressed and more tense and more anxious. For the who created the video games and the inventor was Ralph Baer, right? If I said that right, the father of video games. He created something called the Game Box, aka the Odyssey, one of the first video game consoles. I could not find anything why. I really wish I could have, then now understand why he created it and the reasoning behind it. And for how videos can help you, from an article I have read from HuffPost, it states that playing Call of Duty actually improves your eyesight. I know it sounds weird, improving your eyesight, playing Call of Duty, I understand. But from the research done by University of Rochenstein, I'm not exactly sure, it states that when you're shooting up them bad guys, that it boosts the sensitivity function, or the ability to descend subtle changes in brightness of an image. So, how if you go outside from a dark room to like bright outside, it's torturous and hurts your eyes. This actually improves that, not drastically, but improves it. And for video games, if video games cause violence, there is no correlation. There is no scientific correlation. This is backed by Oxford, Harvard, and all these other prestigious colleges that have proven there is no correlation to violence in video games. So when media outlets say violence in video games causes this, it's not true. For the final product, I want to say how cool video games are. You're able to play video games and see how cool you can do cool stuff you can do in other things, and how you have to be focused to understand stuff.